Hi, boys and girls. So yesterday we learned a sound, and it is an OG sound, and it is called the magic E rule. And the magic E rule, it works with all of our vowels. And so we learned about this sound. So anytime you see the A, and then you see another letter here, and then you see the E, anytime you see that, you make the sound A, because this E makes the A say its name. So on this card, if I was to tell you to put a T here, you would pretend there was a T right here, and you would say 8, 8. Or if I said put a P right here, you would think the E makes the A say its name, ape, ape. Nice job. So that was A. Well, today we're going to learn about a new sound. All right, before we do that though, I thought we would practice a couple of our A. So here's our review up at the top. Let's try this one. The E makes the A say its name. Wake. The word is wake. Did you remember that E, that magic E, it does not make any sounds in these words. Let's try it again. This E makes the A say its name. A. So let's try it. G. Gay. Game. Game. Last one. Ooh, I have a blend here. S-T. St. Now the E makes the A say its name, so stay, state, state. Like we live in Indiana. That is our state. All right, let's go back to our new card now that we've finished our review. So our new card looks like this. The magic E is going to make this E say its name. Now what is this letter's name? E. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting different letters right here, and we're going to practice reading words where the magic E makes this other E say its name. Let's try. Now these words can be pretty tricky. We see the A, E, we see this a lot in different words. So when you're reading or writing, this will happen a lot. The E with the magic E, this doesn't happen as much. So some of these words are not kindergarten words. They are big words, but I think you could do it. So let's do it together. Let's start out with this one though. This E makes this other E say its name. So let's say the name, E. Now let's add that consonant, Eve. Eve. Yeah, Eve. All right, in this one, we have to make the P sound. Now this E makes this E say its name. Now let's make the E, P. Now we have to make that T sound, Pete, Pete. And I capitalized it because Pete is a name. All right, next up, ooh, we have a blend here, or a digraph. This digraph makes the sound th, th, th. All right, now this E makes the other E say its name. So that's why I make that long sound. So th, theme, theme. Like sometimes you might have a theme party or a theme of a room. Let's keep it going. Ooh, I see a capital letter here. I wonder why. We know this E makes the other E say its name. So st, st, st. E, Steve, Steve, Steve. Do you know why it's capitalized now? Yeah, because Steve is a name. Let's keep going. Ooh. Now both of these words, look how many letters. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, 7 letters. All right, now let's try our best to sound it out. Let's just break it down into what we know. All right, so the first one, we have an E, and since we don't have a magic E right here, we just make the short sound, eh. Eh. All right, now let's add that X. 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 Now we have to add that T. Ext. Now let's add that R. Extra. Extra. Ooh, now I have this E makes the other E say its name. So extree. Extree. Now we're going to add that M. Extreme. Extreme. It's an extreme word for kindergarten. All right, let's keep it going. So let's try this one. Let's start by making this first sound. K. Now, let's make the next sound. K. Caw. Now let's keep it going. K. On. Con. Now let's try the next. Ooh, another C. Conk. Conk. Ooh, now an R. Concr. Concr. Now this E makes the other E say its name. So let's try it again. Concrete. Concrete. Now we have to add that last T. Concrete. The word is concrete. Nice job. Those last ones were really big words. All right, now I have a couple questions for you. But before I ask you these questions, I thought I would get away or get rid of all of the lines, all the extra stuff, so that you can just see the words. And we're going to read these words one more time. We'll read them fluently. That way you know what words you're choosing from. All right, we got to take away all these little symbols. We don't need that stuff now that we know the words. All right, now let me get rid of all of these lines on these big, long words. Okay, let's make sure you can still read all of them. All right, so let's read all of these fluently, or let's read them just like we would say them if we were talking. Eve, Pete, theme, Steve, extreme, concrete. All right, now you're going to be choosing from these 6 words, and I'm going to ask you a question or describe something. So this first one, this is the day before a holiday or a special day, like they might call it Christmas blank, or another popular one is New Year's blank, or another popular one is the day before the Lunar New Year's, and this is called the Lunar New Year's blank. What is the word I'm thinking? Like the day before something special. Were you thinking Eve? You're right. It's called Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve or even the Lunar New Year's Eve. All really popular. All right, this next one, this is something that's hard. You can walk on it. You can use your chalk on it. Sometimes the driveway or the sidewalks are made out of this material. What am I thinking? Which word fits my description? Were you thinking concrete? You're right. We've done a lot of sidewalk chalk over here. So in our driveway and on the sidewalk, the kids have been using chalk. I hope you have too. Chalk can be a lot of fun. All right, this last one. So I have these 4 words. It has to be one of them. This is a cat that is a character in some of our favorite books that we like to read. This is the name of the cat that is a character in some of our favorite books. Were you thinking Pete? Yeah, Pete the cat. He's one of our favorite characters out of some fun books. All right, boys and girls, so anytime that you see this card, you know that this magic E makes the other E say its name. E.